talk with the Reelest.
My boy Dinero, man.
What's
How
up?
you doing, man?
Shit, I'm straight, cool.
Chilling.
On me.
Man, so I'm kind of new about you, man. Like, I've been seeing your music. You just got in tune with me, like, last week and everything. So, like, what have you been doing around Nashville so far, bro?
Man, I be staying to myself, so a lot of people really don't hear about me unless, my peoples and shit share it because, I'm basically a new artist, you feel me? I ain't in no group or nothing. So it's gonna be a little, tougher push getting out there to other people.
So, so how long you been, rapping?
Seriously, probably like a year or so. This finna be like my second year in the rapping shit.
You like it so far?
Yeah. Shit.
You think is rapping like more of like a therapeutic thing for you?
Yeah, because I don't if you see me like outside somewhere, like I'm to myself. I don't really talk like a lot, so I talk in my music and shit. Like I put all my thoughts and my pain in my melodies and stuff.
That's what's up, man. So like when we're listening to your music, is that what we're listening for? It's kind of like a emotional rap,
Yeah, you could say it's like I say like trap, so like emotional rap, melodic rap, and stuff like that.
So you done any collabs or anything with anybody yet?
Not really. Besides, a couple of my homies who I do songs here and then, they'll throw me like an open verse, or I send them something, we do it, or I just do the hook and let them just hop on the whole thing, like you can have it and shit like that. But other than that, I really ain't work with nobody, cause I like to work on my own pace, cause I don't want nobody rushing me. We need this. Shit. So I just work with myself most of the time.
Nah, I feel that it's definitely better to work by yourself. That way you don't feel the pressure of having to get this done at this time. Like you get to put how much time you want to into your project,
Yeah.
And you ain't feeling like the pressure about everybody getting on you about it,
Yeah.
And that's stuff that I don't like that. I wouldn't want to be on somebody I want you to take your time and give me the best part of you. You know what I'm saying? Give me the best project you can. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to hear that. So who are some of your influences in rap? Who pushed you in the game? Who made you want to I'm about to start rapping?
Really, a lot of mainstream artists like Lil Wayne, my favorite rapper all time, and stuff like Lil Wayne. I fuck with Lil Uzi, Chance the Rapper, YoungBoy and all that shit. Niggas hard, a lot of different sounds that I like. You feel me? I don't try to stick to one list group sound and stuff like that. I might listen to some people that you never heard of and shit like that. No Cap and Rollo. I was on them before a lot of people started getting on them. I really fuck with them tough and shit. Even my brothers and cousins in them, shit, they influenced me too. Back in the day, shit, they used to rap. They used to have their own little group and shit. And sometimes shit, they still be rapping and stuff, and I used to rap with them back in the day and shit.
Man, so that was cool. So you used to rap with your cousins and stuff, really?
Yeah, my cousins and brothers and stuff.
Okay, that's cool. So they still rap too?
Yeah, mostly my cousin though. And I put my brother and my cousin on my deluxe from my last project on one song. That's my only feature on there. Is them two. So shit, yeah.
That's what's up. How many projects you got out right now?
Shit, in reality, on streaming platforms, 3 and stuff. Cause at first I used to do, I used to drop D-mixes, which is basically me rapping on other people's beats.
Right.
And stuff like that. You know how Lil Wayne be doing no ceilings and stuff like that. So I basically got that from that. And my brothers and shit too. Shit, back then they used to rap over other people's beat, cause you feel me. Then nobody really know no producers or nothing. So shit, then I used to do that. Then I was like, bruh, fuck this. I'm finna start finding beats and shit. Then my own shit.
Nah, I feel that, man. So you don't really doing stuff from would you say that you take the beats from YouTube, the type beats and stuff, or you something that's just raw, different?
All my beats that I use for my projects are off YouTube, type beats and stuff, but most of the time it's from the same producers and stuff, so it's basically a similar sound. So I try to keep it and stuff like that, in one sound.
Because you kind of want it to be kind of like uniform. You want all your music not to sound alike, but kind of have one vibe.
Yeah.
You know? I feel that. So, how long right now you been putting out music? So you said about like 2 years?
2 years, but like putting on main platforms and stuff like 1 year. Like it's January, so next month to make 1 year since I put out like my first project on streaming.
Okay, that's what's up though, man. You got anything in the works right now?
Shit, I got a new project coming up. Basically, it's the second part. Well, it's called Do Not Disturb 2, which will make that was my first project I dropped, so I'm gonna drop another version of that.
So that's gonna be the deluxe.
Nah, it's not gonna be a deluxe. It's gonna be like a whole new one. It's gonna be
like
called
a continuation.
Yeah, like yeah.
That's tough.
Shit.
Nah, that's cool, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to hear it, man. For real, bro. Cause it sounds like it's gonna be different, bro. I like hearing different music. You know, it's like right now, it's kind of like the hip hop game. A lot of the stuff kind of sounds the same. You know, it's not really. It's kind of harder to find that different artist. You know.
Yeah.
And that's what you feel like you kind of like. That's what you're on the way to be. Like you want to be that different artist. You know.
Different, yeah. And that's why I feel like it's harder for me to reach out to other people because I don't just focus on one sound. Like I feel like I'm the most versatile rapper in Nashville. Like I hear other Nashville rapping shit, and I don't hate on nobody. Feel me? You make music, you think you good at it, keep making it and shit. But I feel like ain't nobody really fucking with me because ain't nobody as versatile as me.
Right, and that's the attitude everybody should have, bro. Really though, you know what I'm saying? Everybody gotta feel like they the best, bro. Like, if you ain't got self-confidence, bro, how you gonna be able to like really be an artist? You know? 'Cause
Right.
As soon as somebody gets to tearing your shit down, you gonna stop. You can't let that stop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you gotta have self-confidence as an artist. I feel like that's something everybody should have at least in them as a person, you know. But so right now, what would you say is like your actual style? You saying it wasn't like really like emo rap? Like what would it technically be?
I mean, I don't really know because it's not like one specific genre, but it's like because shit. I mean, you can say it's like melodic rap and shit like that, but you feel me? I might throw, some hood shit in there, but it still be melodic most of the time. Like, none of my shit really got, like, no trap booming bass in it, but it might be on, like, some trap shit, some, thug and shit, but it still be melodic.
Right.
So I can still, so I can put my pain into that shit, like, so make it different.
Right. You want them to feel it. I feel you, though.
Yeah.
So right now, do you think you have a life experience that impacted you?
I mean, yeah, for the most part, I mean, shit, we came from the struggle for real. Like, you feel me, shit. I mean, we did what we had to do. Mama did what she had to do and shit like that, so you feel me? That shit really don't hit you until you start getting older and you really, like, realize, you start thinking about, like, damn, like, we really was going through that shit, but you really wouldn't know because you young. And you thinking shit, you living the best life. You asking your mama for shit in this, she giving it to you, but she's struggling to get it to you, but it's for you. So you feel me? That's what she here for, to make you happy and stuff like that. So I mean, all my music, I mean, shit, even now, people still go through pain. I feel like shit, if you going through something, you can listen to my music and shit like that. I give out different vibes, and it's not always on like sad shit, Cause like all my shit different. Like even say a song can be called like my song can be called fucking pain song. It's gonna have some pain shit in there like about the struggling shit, but I might throw some, you feel me?
Some hype shit.
Yeah, like it'll be like the flow in there, like it'll mix it up. It's like not just one topic. Like the song might be about love and shit, but I might throw some shit, you feel me? Other shit in there too, so it's not really all on one topic. Yeah.
Man, that makes sense too though, because you definitely want them to like I mean, some people do. They just want to go to one artist because they get that pain and everything. But sometimes you kind of want to listen to some emotional music that kind of lifts your spirits instead of like breaking you further down. Some stuff. Like I don't want to always just listen to it and then go into deeper slump than where I'm already at.
For sure.
And that's why it's dope that your music gives that message where it's not always just gonna like bring me even further down. Like it's dope to get some music where it kind of uplifts someone else's spirits.
Yeah.
That's good though. So like, what was it like growing up? in your area and everything. What part of Nashville you from again?
I'm from North Nashville.
North Nashville?
Like Bud Cannon. Like you hear that shit in a lot of my songs and shit too. Well, not a lot of time, but a lot of time too. I'd be like, shit, I'm from the bottom of 16th. That's like the street we grew up on. Shit, for the most part, all my life. And shit used to get ugly out there and shit, but you feel me? Not really to us because, you know, we had family around it too and shit. So, you know, we all was like one big group and shit. So nobody really was messing with us like, shit, that's, you know, whatchamacallit son and shit like that. You feel me? My mama didn't play none of that shit really. Like, you couldn't even step in her yard, like trespassing and shit. I'm feeling she ain't had no problem with you walking past and stuff like that, you know. Like, yeah, I'm feeling because, you know, her kids and shit, she protecting her kids.
Yeah, that's real though, man. That's crazy. So you saying it get wild out there and stuff?
Yeah, I mean, it died down some, like, for the most part, really. Ever since, like, we left and since we started getting older, like, once I hit my senior year, that's when shit really started dying down and stuff. But, like, sometimes we couldn't even really go outside and shit because they'd get to shooting and shit. You feel me? Yeah, like, I'm from the, like, trenches, like, the hood. Like, shit used to get, like, crazy and stuff. Like, you can, like, you even hear, like, shit like that, too. Like, I mean, I'm not going to speak too much about it because I don't want them, like, you know, trying to build up a case. You was a witness, but, like, nigga, you would hear shit, like, outside your window and shit like this, bro. Like shit crazy. I mean,
you think it's wild that they be trying to, like, kind of sweep that under the rug? Because I'm from Chicago, man, so I have known none of that stuff was going on. I mean, I've been in Nashville for like 5 years getting my degree. I just graduated, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel like, to me, that's kind of like they just kind of like trying to, like, you know, paint this big picture like Nashville, this big happy city and stuff, and a lot of people wouldn't even know that type of stuff was going on.
And I like shit. Even like during high school, I went to like a high school, like in West Nashville. So you feel me? It's like more, say, white people, kinda, but our school was like it had different races and stuff like that. So feel me? And it even had like kids from the projects there too. So they know how it is and stuff like that. And people who didn't really know me, I tell them, like, I'm from, like, North Nashville. They'll be like, no, you not. You from Bellevue, because how I carry myself. You would think I'm, like, not from the hood or nothing and shit like that. Like, how I carry myself. But, you feel like, I know everything go on. I'll be peeping shit, watching shit. Niggas think, like, I don't be peeping shit. Like, I know, like, when shit about to go down and shit because, you know, I'm from, like, the hood and all this shit.
So you can peep, like, you know how people move and shit.
Yeah, I know how people move. Like, everywhere I go, I just be, like, trying to peep shit and stuff. Like, I be...
on your one.
Yeah, shit, I be out by myself most of the time because, you feel me? Like, I like my own space, like, my own vibe. So, shit, and you especially got to stay on your 10, like, when you moving by yourself and shit.
Exactly,
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy, bro. Like, again, never would have even known that type of stuff was going on. I mean, that's kind of like, not saying like it's bogus. I mean, it's like bogus for the city because to me, like, they trying to sweep it under the rug. How much help are they trying to give y'all, you know, to make that situation better in that area, you know?
Like, yeah, I mean, like, then you like TSU?
Yeah, I went to TSU.
Yeah, so, I mean, I went to TSU, but I started going and shit, personal reasons. But, like, even when we was younger, like, the TSU parades and shit, like, niggas would get to shooting at that motherfucking shit. So it's like
they did actually do that in
like,
Jefferson. I think it was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I was at there like, and we still go. You feel me? Because it's like the normal shit. Like, shit, new people who go to TSU, they think they having the time of their life whole time.
Man.
I'm already knowing somebody finna get to shooting in the next hour. Like, shit.
That was me having the time of my life on that parade. Bro.
Yeah,
I was like
shit gonna happen. I mean, like, shit. I mean, it's life. I mean, shit.
Man. No, that's crazy, bro. I just, Nashville, surprises.
Yeah.
Man. So right now, do you think, like, since you've been in this industry, you've been working like 2 years, is there any advice you would give a younger self before you got into this music career? Like, what you should do, the ins and outs and everything?
I mean, just should, like, start it off better. Like, push more. Like, push yourself more. More than less, you feel me? Because if nobody gonna push you, and if you're not gonna push yourself, then who gonna push you? So, you know, like, shit, push yourself most of the time, shit, like, don't, like, stress yourself over it, you feel me? Trying to make it out and shit, feel me? Just go with the flow and stuff like that.
Man, no, I feel that, though. Cause I be feeling like I need to motivate myself sometimes more, you know? I don't be feeling like sometimes I'm pushing myself. That needs to be something everybody needs to do. They need to have that one voice in the back of their head, like, bro, you're not working, you know? Work hard.
Yeah.
There's somebody else out here doing the same shit. Why you ain't working? Why you in the studio? He not. I mean, why he in the studio? You not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like I said. It's a constant. You got to be in competition with yourself before you get in competition with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. But yeah, man. So like, is there anything I could look like next steps? Like, what are the next steps for you, bro? Like, what is there? What can we be looking forward to coming out of it?
I'm saying another project. Feel me? More videos. Feel me? I just be working. I don't really try to put out too much singles because I like to want people to hear my body of work at one time. Instead of because I put like everything behind in my soul, my heart, you know, my pain, my happiness, everything.
Right.
Feel me? I might be sad one day, then I might be happy the next day. Feel me? Just all put in my music, shit, and you know, in times like that, because I do everything myself. Like, I don't go to no studios, nothing like that. The only thing I really, that I don't do myself is, you know, videos and beats. Other than that, everything is me. Mix, everything. So it's my sound. So, because I make my sound how I want to sound. I don't tell nobody else that's how I want to sound because I can do it myself. Feel me? And especially, and definitely because I don't want nobody stealing my sauce.
Right.
Like, I told this engineer how to do this, make this, then you'll hear this shit on somebody else's song, and be like, damn, nigga, I did that shit. I'm like, that's my shit, like my sound and shit like that. And you'll hear that a lot through my music. Like, don't nobody in Nashville sound like me and shit, even in the fucking 100-mile radius. Ain't nobody sounding like me. So shit, yeah, just be looking out for another project and stuff like that. So.
That's originality, bro. Like, that's what I like to hear, bro. Original,
Sure.
bro. Like, that's. I'm telling you, bro. This industry right now is starting to be a whole lot of copy and paste, but originality is what's gonna make you stand out, bro. That's gonna push you further. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it.
Man, before we get you in the booth, man, you got any people you wanna shout out and everything? You know, let them know what you got going.
Shit, other than myself, I mean, shout out all my supporters. Shit, they know who they are. My day one supporters, my new supporters, my oncoming supporters that I'm gon' gang. Shout out to you. Shout out myself, cause shit, without me, I'm not me. And y'all can find me on all streaming platforms at Dinero Gold. It's one word, capital D and capital G. I'm on Instagram, Dinero Gold, Twitter, Dinero Gold. I don't really get on Snap too much. You feel me? And that shit, Dinero Gold, shit, remember that name.
Set it up, bro, and they is gonna remember it, bro. They
Sure.
gonna remember you for sure. But let's go ahead and get you into the booth, bro. Let's go knock this shit up.
Alright.
I'm trying to blow up. I don't think I hear. I'm trying to blow up. I'm trying to blow up. I'm trying to blow up. I'm trying to blow off. I don't think I hear. I'm trying to blow off. I'm a Christian, but tell you the truth, nigga, fuck religion. Dinero, he been sinning. No, Dinero just living. No forgiveness, but I'm still gon' ask him for forgiveness. I still gotta go out and get it. I'm out here trying to make millions. I'm a Christian, but tell you the truth, nigga, fuck religion. Dinero, he been sinning. No, Dinero just living. No forgiveness, but I'm still gon' ask him for forgiveness. I still gotta go out and get it. I'm out here trying to make millions. I'm running these beats like fitness. I keep a stick like, I keep a stick on with it. I keep a stick like bricks. Mama come save me. My demons after me. That's why I got Hellcat dreams. Pull off SRT. We couldn't get no sleep. I still can't get no sleep. Still can't get no still can't get no peace. I'm off the Henny. I'ma drink down that shit, mellow me. They say I'm about to blow. Please don't speak to me. Angels right here. Hope they looking over me. Demons right here too. Hope they already got me. In the club outside. In the club with that in the club trying to get a little naughty. In the club with a bitch off right. Too geek walk like zombie. I'm glad she my body. She want me to touch her body. Somebody please come stop me. These beans in my body, no coffee. Why these niggas tryna copy? They men in my pocket like James, so I gotta keep a rocket. I'm a Christian, but tell you the truth, nigga, fuck religion. Dinero, he been sinning. No Dinero, just living. No forgiveness, but I'm still gon' ask him for forgiveness. I still gotta go out and get it. I'm out here tryna make millions. I'm a Christian, but tell you the truth, nigga, fuck religion. Dinero, he been sinning. No Dinero, just living. No forgiveness, but I'm still gon' ask him for forgiveness. I still gotta go out and get it. I'm out here tryna make millions. What's going through my brain? Please don't go insane. Please don't be that. Sorry, it's this way. I'm tryna blow off pain. I'm tryna blow off pain. I'm tryna blow off. I don't think I hear me. I'm tryna blow off pain, but I can't complain. Look what I done gained. I might marry Jane. She come with different strings. She come in different ways. She heal in different ways. I'm a Christian, but tell you the truth, nigga, fuck religion. Dinero, he been sinning. No Dinero, just living. No forgiveness, but I'm still gon' ask him for forgiveness. I still gotta go out and get it. I'm out here tryna make millions. I'm a Christian, but tell you the truth, nigga, fuck religion. Dinero, he been sinning. No Dinero, just living. No forgiveness, but I'm still gon' ask him for forgiveness. I still gotta go out and get it. I'm out here tryna make millions.